Hello, before I begin this video, I want to state that the following may contain strong language and adult themes. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. So, a bill recently passed the House that would require children who have survived botched abortions to be provided adequate medical care for their survival. Currently, if a child survives an abortion, it is just left there on a tray to die. This bill would require that the child be transported to a hospital or be given adequate medical care at the abortion clinic itself, though it's kind of hard to guess that a institution that just got finished trying to kill the child would turn around and start providing it medical care. Now, the Democrats have this weird thing about stating that abortion clinics are so important because they serve women in rural and low-income areas. Now, I can't speak to low-income areas, but I can speak to rural areas. I live on a farm. I can tell you this. The nearest hospital is significantly closer to me than the nearest abortion clinic. Democrats were also stating that, oh dear, children might die en route to the hospital. Now, I would like to state that this bill did pass the House. It's most likely dead on arrival at the Senate because there are no pro-life Democrats in the Senate. The lone pro-life Democrat in all of Congress is Congressman Henry Cuellar from Texas. In the House, he did vote for the bill. But I would really love for the Democrats to explain to me why it's bad that we attempt to transport the child, if it survives the abortion, from the local Planned Parenthood to a medical institution that believes in the Hippocratic Oath. Why is that bad? Why is it bad that the child might die en route? Which, it's very likely, abortion, it's very likely that you're going to die soon after having attempted murder being committed on you. But being fearful that a patient might die en route to a hospital is like, well, oh my goodness, this person is having a heart attack. We need to transport him to a hospital. Well, no, we shouldn't transport him to a hospital because he might die in the ambulance on the way over. What? So we're just going to leave him here to die because he might die en route, and that'd be really bad. So we're just not going to do anything and let's just let him die. Now, the real answer for why Democrats oppose this bill is because they hate people, broadly. Save for Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates. Most people, Democrats don't really like. All you damn pro-lifers who are, so committed and focused on your families, and you're caring about your spouse and your kids, and you're too darn full of all that to hear Mother Earth crying out for help. Why? Because you're more interested in your spouse and your kids. All of you are just terrible human beings because you don't care about a hunk of rock. Now, that is one reason. And the other reason is that since prior to the Civil War, Democrats have hated minorities, especially black people. You have LBJ, who put forth the Great Society programs which promoted fatherless children. Don't get married and be devoted to your wife and being a father to your children. Just screw around aimlessly, leaving a path of unwed mothers and fatherless children in your wake, like some wild dog, some feral cat, or some feral animal. Don't be a committed, upstanding human being. That's the government's job to take care of your kids. Margaret Sanger founded Planned Parenthood. Why? As she said, to rid the world of black people. Now all of this is super racist. Okay? The problem is that this is the same thing that is being promoted by the Democrats even today. Why do the Democrats promote people like George Floyd or Jacob Blake? Because they know that black men will want to look up to other black men. Well, they don't have a father thanks to LBJ and the Great Society programs. 70% of them don't. So who are they going to look to? They're going to look to people like George Floyd and to Jacob Blake. Scum like that. And what happens when you look up to someone? You tend to become the sort of person that you look up to. So if you look up to a criminal, guess what? You're going to become a criminal. And you're going to propagate the same lifestyles that gave you Jacob Blake and gave you George Floyd, and in the next generation, we'll have even more George Floyds and more Jacob Blakes, and on and on and on and on, and the cycle continues. So why am I angry? Because I don't like being lied to. I know BS when I see it, and I am very irritated by Democrats giving me this completely, absolutely untruthful lie that they somehow care about human life. No, Democrats, you don't give a crap about what happens to those kids. You would love it if they would die, because that's what you want. So if I got a little wound up there, I'm just happy that I used the words that I did and nothing more vulgar than that. Kind of angry about it, actually. Sorry I couldn't give you a more positive ending. That's what I've been thinking about, and I make this channel to get things like this off my chest. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.